What up? What up? It's Friday night, Saturday morning
Yep.
for some.
Do you know where your wiener is?
Never.
Yes.
Display?
What's everybody doing tonight?
Good. 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 Good.
Who's
Is that?
drinking? Who's not?
I am not.
I drank the last time I drank on Feline stream last time.
Oh damn!
Is it? Am I echoing? Or is it me?
I was trying to figure out if it's me or not. Maybe
Probably
it's
me.
me.
I don't hear an echo.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any echoes.
I'm
Okay.
not.
There we go. I think it might have. I had the echo cancellation on. I don't know, but I have ear plugged in. So anyway.
So how's everyone doing? I haven't really gotten.
Hi, baby.
Hi, flying feline.
What's up, guys?
Oh boy.
What?
Is Lola drinking tonight?
No.
Okay.
Lola's been sick, so I'm trying to get back to my after midnight habits.
Mm.
Wise guys here. Culture
Hi,
Casino.
wise
Hey,
guys.
wise.
For John.
Wolvo and Ellie, two of the that are on the panel.
I'm feeling bananas. Are you feeling nuts?
I don't get that one, Jim Cox.
I
If you're
interpreted
still here,
that
maybe you can
pair of
explain.
emojis entirely differently.
He slays pussy. Is that what that's
Who?
supposed to be?
Jim Cox?
I just kind of perked up when I heard that.
I don't
I
know if
think
that's a
so.
cat. Is that a cat?
That's
It
a
looks
cat.
like a fox.
Yeah.
It's yellow. It can't be
It's
a fox.
a flying feline.
Oh.
But it's a knife.
I see the StreamYard chat, so I don't see that yet.
What's up,
What
Christian
about?
John? We're always
Oh,
drinking, my
okay.
brother.
Booze, maybe.
Culture Casino, what's up, man? I appreciate you stopping by and giving support to the channel, man. As always.
Huh?
And
Wise
wise
guys
guys, what's up, wise guys?
Wise guys doesn't think he's seen a live stream with Feline.
Hi,
Nope.
wise
Have
guy.
you missed Feline's Tuesday night drinking circus? Tuesday afternoon, evening, whatever the
A
shit.
lot of people do. It's okay. I allow them that.
Yeah, it's so odd when you come on.
You can
It's like
allow
in the middle
whatever
of the
you
day
want.
for me.
Wise, I'm going to shame you.
What's
Me
up,
or
Gothic
wise
Arch?
guy? Wait.
Wise. I'm going to shame
Oh.
Wise for missing.
Wait.
Hey,
So-
Arch.
Wise guys needs to go check out Flying Feline's channel.
Yeah.
Arch, huh?
Yeah,
That's
Gothic
an
Arch is a
interesting
new one to
one.
me.
Is
But
who's
appreciate everyone stopping by that stops by. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
shall remedy that, says Wise Guy. Very
Good
good.
man.
oh,
Good
I heard a
man.
boop.
Whoa.
Ah, we anti-booped.
Oh,
What happened to flying feline?
I don't know.
Hello.
Where are you at, Dan?
Hold on, I can't.
Again.
loud.
There's
So
Flying
loud.
Feline.
here I am. Yeah,
There you are.
new to this. Oh, there's a
You're
boot
like, where did you go, Flying Feline?
can. New to this, laying in my bed, like trying to figure out how to do this on my phone.
She boomered.
We all boomer at some time, Allie. It's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
say that.
Allie, you have no idea. Anyway.
You're like, Allie, you sweet summer child.
I
Pretty
wouldn't say
much.
summer.
Autumn child.
I miss summer.
I don't. I'm so happy it's fall. I made
Yeah.
my great grandmother's soup tonight, and
It
I
looks
made
delicious.
your great grandmother's soup tonight.
Will made my great grandmother's soup, but he has put his own twist on it, and I love what he's done with it. So
Yeah.
I appreciate.
Why is this an innuendo in my head?
I didn't put a twist on anything. I added.
There's a Dan.
There's a boob dance.
Hey, Dad.
BG. When he
Are you
gonna
in a
get
tiki bar,
give me
Dan?
money?
I'm at the Disneyland Hotel.
What?
I'm at
Oh,
a
wow.
tiki
He's
bar.
at the
I'm at a
Disneyland
tiki bar. at
bar.
the Disneyland Hotel.
He's at a tiki bar.
Ah.
I'm just
Disneyland.
popping in to say hello.
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 It's cool.
Hello.
I'm sorry
We
for
love
your
it when you
loss.
come and say hi, man. Everybody
It
should go
says
in back.
hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Everyone should go
Hello
sign
there.
up for Goblin Girl and back it when it drops.
Mm.
I see Will back there.
And back it when it draws.
I take my glasses off.
Huh?
He has to take his glasses off to see Will.
There he is.
There's the Will.
On there.
No, I
I'm
got
gonna,
a few things.
I'm gonna go though. I just wanted to stop by and say hello. I might be back later if you're still on.
Are you
Hi,
with
Bootan. Hi,
Aaliyah?
Hello.
Bootan.
Yeah, he said Leah said hi.
Hello.
Hi, Leah.
Hi,
Alrighty.
Leah. Beautiful Leah.
I'll be
Right?
back or I'll see you guys later.
All right, come back and hang out with us, man.
Alrighty.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I love these streams because I never know who's gonna pop in. Like I just drop the link everywhere, and like one of the best things is like people just come in randomly and they're like, "Hi."
Word.
It's also some of the worst things.
Mm-hmm.
That
Right,
reminds me
so-
when I did that and it was a mistake.
It
I
was
have
a
a
mistake.
question.
What was it? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Um,
Hello?
this is going to sound really funny. I'm on my phone watching this or doing this or whatever. And so how would I get the chat
There should be like
on?
a little like
Well, I
thing at
see
the
that. I
bottom.
see that. But if I hit the chat, then I lose you guys. I
Yeah,
can't
you'll
see.
lose us on the phone, but if you look, it'll say private or
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
If you go into comments, then you'll see all the comments that are popping up.
Yeah, I got that. But then I lose you guys.
That's
So
weird.
Yeah, there should be like a little X in the
And then I lose the chat.
yeah.
All right. Screw it. It's
So-
one or the other. I got it. I'd rather watch
Yeah.
you guys.
This
That's
is what
pretty much
happens
the
when you use
phone.
a phone.
So that's why Jason always ignores the chat.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I
phone,
kid.
smartphone.
Does he streams through his phone?
No, I'm
Throw
kidding.
your smartphone away.
Hello, Lola,
What's
darling.
up, Rosetta?
Eagle Rider, hello.
Hello.
I'm surprised Rosetta's still awake. Usually she's asleep by now.
Oh,
So
Will,
good you
guess what?
stopped by. Huh?
Will, guess what?
Yes.
So in my kids' art class today, they were doing Rome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was kind of boring.
All right.
It was just like the Romans painted on walls. Draw a square on a piece of paper and draw some like objects that are on the ground and draw some close, draw some far.
I guess I'm a
Then
little
color
confused,
it.
Ellie.
I was- What?
Don't you homeschool?
Yeah, but I
They go
have a
sometimes.
curriculum.
So you do like a co-op.
No. Technically, it's an online charter school.
Gotcha.
But I have supplements. I was just like, oh, this is gonna be a fun lesson, and then it was just like the Romans painted on walls, and I was like, wow, fucking fascinating! What a
That's
brilliant
alarmingly
thing that I have
reductionist.
learned now.
How old is your kid?
She's in 5th grade.
Okay. It seems a little early to be learning about Roman paintings.
It's
What?
never too early
Never.
to learn about Roman paintings.
Never.
It was like 2 paragraphs. Like it
I
was
I remember like when I was in school, like I didn't learn about that stuff until like middle school or high school.
Maybe you just don't remember.
They didn't teach it at all at my school.
No,
Yeah,
no, like yeah.
I don't remember any form of history in grade school.
We got a little bit of World War II, but it was pretty lopsided. Like they would spend 3 weeks talking about the Holocaust and like a day talking about the war. So all you really learn is, wow, a bunch of people died, and I have no context whatsoever.
That was my yeah. Apparently they did that with my daughters, and it was basically her takeaway is okay. I have no context, and I'm kind of scarred for life.
Yeah,
Why did they show us that video package?
yeah. Let's get traumatized from Schindler's List, and once we're done with that, we'll traumatize you with Roots.
Yeah, fucking grade schoolers are showing fucking videos and shit.
I
There's no
think-
context in this.
I think
What are you
maybe
showing us, Ellie?
this is the art lesson, okay? It's like this weird, dumb cartoon that doesn't look like a Roman person at all.
No.
And then it's like, what's your favorite room? What is on the walls? The ancient Romans painted murals. And then it's like, here's some keywords.
There's a brat. Hey.
And then it's like, okay, and it shows there's a painting, right? Like, wow, that's awesome. Talks about Pompeii, which is fun. And then it has all these weird things you can go watch. That's cool. Whatever.
This is supposed to be a 5th grade curriculum?
Yeah, for art though.
Interesting.
And then there's some more stuff, and they talk about perspective, which is fun. There's a little video about
Does this school have any of the contractual stuff where you're not supposed to share it? Because some of them do.
I don't give a fuck, but no.
I know. I just don't want anyone to have any fights just over a silly stream. That's why I was just checking.
No, it's fine. They don't.
Nothing Arch wants to know if they're encouraging your children to draw on your walls. Probably.
No, because this is the thing they were supposed to do. Okay? They're supposed to take a sheet of white paper with a pencil, draw a horizontal line from one side to the other to create a horizon line. And it can be straight, rolling, or mountainous. Wow, thank you. The space above the horizon is the sky. The space below is the ground. Wonderful, thank you. I needed that. Begin to draw outdoor objects on the ground. Draw the objects larger and closer to the bottom of the paper if you want them in the foreground. Like, yeah, okay, we know that. Draw them smaller and in the background. Draw them medium-sized in the middle. Thank you. My kid's not retarded, but that's nice of you to include all that bullshit. And then, like, now you can add color.
Okay, Allie, remember, these are set up for kids that aren't just your kid.
Right.
Yeah, well, kids are dumb, I guess. And then
this strikes me as pretty simplistic for 5th grade.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
And then it's like
maybe, but like I
maybe
said,
3rd.
Well, and then it's like, in case you're a stupid parent, here are all the answers.
Yeah, we encountered this in our racism lesson.
Yeah. Well, actually,
Yeah.
and then, well,
in which we learned that the answer to all of society's ills is just to keep slaves.
Exactly.
Oh my God, no! I do
that
not.
Was the
Lola,
that was the inescapable takeaway of
Lola,
the entire lesson.
We're obviously not saying that is true. That's what the lesson was teaching these kids.
I don't know what you're teaching your kids, but I ain't teaching mine that. That's all I'm saying.
No, I didn't have her do this lesson. We skipped it. I can skip whatever lessons I don't want her to see.
We just did it on a stream because it was funny.
I'm so thankful that I homeschool and like I'm able to like
technically
my kids
technically the lesson didn't intend to say that, but that's what it said accidentally.
Yeah, it was like the only reason the Africans lost any wars was because all of their good people were sold as slaves.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
We got all their IT people.
It did actually acknowledge that the slaves that the white people bought from the
curriculums
Africans were slaves when they bought them.
Who
that was impressive.
These together? Like these are like the worst curriculums.
Well, and then today it was
stupid people.
Today's social studies was specifically slavery in the colonies, and it wasn't like wrong, but it wasn't right either, if that makes sense. Like,
do you do like a secular or do you do a religious based?
It's secular.
Okay.
This it was just like I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I'll go through it at some point. It was just very weird.
Well, we did. We went through it on her channel.
No, the one that was today that was specifically slavery in the colonies.
I do have topics tonight that do not involve our children or their teaching.
Okay.
Or slavery? Yeah.
No, it does not involve slavery. Well,
sorry.
Now I'm excited.
I like getting Willa interested in what we're talking about, so he's not just like sleeping, because people like to hear him talk.
And he's practically just a floating face. So I mean, we got to get
We get
whatever
him
we can
interested.
out of
It's
him.
okay, Allie.
Yeah, I'm hot as hell in here right now. It's like a sauna in here.
Actually, when you asked that, I looked up at one of my articles that I pulled up, and it says former sex slaves from World War II, and I was
What?
like, shit.
Oh, are you talking about?
Wow.
Are you talking about comfort girls?
Hey, Johnny.
You know,
Ellen.
have you never heard of the sex slaves from World War II?
Well, I mean, I know about Korean girls who were comfort girls to Japanese
No.
soldiers.
So in Germany during World War II, the Yazis actually
The
had
Yazis.
houses that they set up, and they would bring pure German women, where they would bring German soldiers.
Oh, you mean the Lebensborn?
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
that
they're like
really,
they're breeding mills.
is that really sex slavery though? Because these women wanted to go.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They were
Not
forced
every
to go.
time.
No,
They
these
thought-
were foreign
No,
women.
listen to me. Listen, I know a woman that lives in a place not far from where I live. She came and talked to a class when I was in 8th grade. I had a teacher who taught like a whole section on this. She was part of the board of the state for the Holocaust. And so, no, these women were actually forced. They were forced into this because they were pure German women, and they were believed
Well,
to be
Aryan
pure
women.
Aryan races.
If they were like pure German women, it's more than likely that at least some of them were like, "This is my duty to my country, so I will do this."
No, some of them were, but there were some of them that were forced into it because that's how they
Well,
rolled.
let me add this. I know we're not used to the Ayatzis
Wow.
being like
Wow.
obeying laws, but they did have laws for their citizens, and you can't just yank women off the street who are German citizens and say go screw a dude.
Can't,
Now
but
they
at
would
the
they
same
would do that with
time-
foreign women in occupied territories. Yes.
But at the same time, Will, you can force women through fear.
What I mean is that they did do that, but they were Aryan women from,
And
let's say,
manipulation.
Norway.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They were not German women. You know what I'm saying?
And I also got how sex toys habits have changed in the pandemic. So
Huh?
What? Wait.
Wait.
Oh,
God.
Everybody
Okay,
sex
sex
toys
talk.
and
Let's
pandemic.
go. Let's go on the sex toy talk. I'm good.
Right?
Let's go.
That was a segue.
What's that talk?
everybody's
I'm good for this conversation. Let's get going. Come on.
Oh joy!
Oh, poor Allie.
You know how much I love talking about sex toys.
Is
I'm
that
sorry,
a
Allie.
talking about sex toys, Allie?
Could talk about
Who needs sex
Elvira.
toys?
Let's fucking go. Just go.
Who cares about
You
what
mean
that whole thing with Elvira? Whoever makes her
Allie,
happy.
I
Wait,
love it. I
I don't
personally
Allie,
love
want to talk
it.
about Elvira either.
Allie, you've been.
I don't get why it's even considered news. It's her relationship. Whatever. If she's happy, good.
Old news.
No,
Huh?
hold
Yeah.
on, Allie. How many times have you come on
Wolverine,
Lola
huh?
after midnight? You know what I talk about here.
you want to pass me some notes, Wolverine, and we can kind of decipher what's going on?
I got fucking nothing.
That's why.
Okay.
No.
You DM me, like we always do, like we little
Yeah.
passing our little notes between each other.
Yeah.
What? You guys have like a boys' club behind the scenes?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do it all the
They
time.
do.
That's adorable. I love it.
Like the last one when Lola was dying, and I was passing notes to everybody on the panel, going, "This is funny, isn't it?"
Oh,
wow.
God, gross.
Oh,
You're gonna
wow.
make me look at this stuff. Ugh.
Oh god.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Allie,
Wow.
don't act like you don't have a vibrator sitting somewhere around you.
I don't have a vibrator. That's
Allie
fucking
is a woman
disgusting.
of virtue. Okay.
Oh, you mean she doesn't get off? I can
No,
believe
she,
that.
she keeps her honor until she wants to give it to a sweet prince or knight.
No, I don't understand the point of sex toys.
I don't see the point in doing it by myself, but I sure do like a toy in addition to what I'm doing with my husband. So I mean,
Well, and vibrators just sound itchy. Like it sounds like it would be itchy.
Wait, have you never
no.
used one?
What?
Have you
No,
never
they're
used
not.
one?
We've been over this before. No, I have not.
Have we? I don't remember that.
Yeah, in fact, I was here when this happened last time.
Probably you were drunk, my darling.
Yeah, you were.
Probably.
Lola,
Now
I
you
have
need
I
to
have
use
to
your
give Allie
imagination
this.
today.
I was here last time this happened, and you were quite drunk, and you kept going at it.
Well, give it to me or not. That's how it is. I think this has happened like a few times too. And you're always like, Allie, how can you not like sex toys? And I'm like, I just don't. Here are my 20 reasons why. And you're like, that's dumb.
Yeah, and I don't like. I mean, that's for women, but for men, would it strike you as odd that I don't like masturbating?
It doesn't strike
Yes.
me as odd, but then again, I've
Or no,
never
I
touched
mean,
myself.
no,
What's
it
up,
doesn't
Daddy?
Never.
strike me as odd, actually.
I
No,
wouldn't
I've
exactly
known
say I
men
like
that weren't into
masturbating.
masturbation, but at the same time, you've got to get a release somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Why?
you get to release into a woman eventually when the time's right.
What
I,
is the point? Why would he want to do all the work himself? Why?
masturbation is a means
Because
to an end. It's a
you
function.
don't always have another person there available.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, you don't. You can restrain yourself.
I'm going to agree with Allie here because I am literally genetically a nympho, and I still spent 2 months without my husband and didn't do that stuff.
There you go.
You can
We can control ourselves. We're not animals.
No,
I
we
mean,
are. Have
It
you
made
not
me
seen
pissy
how
as hell, but I did it.
we might technically be animals, but we're not. We're above the animals, clearly.
Now, here's my question: did anyone tune into the Jack show last night?
Oh
No.
God,
No.
No.
I know what
Um,
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw it on fucking Finatra's show this morning.
Oh
I
my
don't
word! Did they
understand
actually
how.
show it?
Yes, he played because
Huh.
he clipped it. It was so
What,
gross. I
what
don't
happened?
understand how it's not exploitative.
Oh my god!
A woman freaking pissed on stream. Like, not even.
He
I
went to
wouldn't
the
even.
bathroom though, right?
It was her choice.
She walked to the bathroom with the tablet in her hand. By the way, it's her
Hmm.
son's tablet. And she sits down on the toilet and farts and then pees. And her son opens the door and is like, "What are you
Wait, I
doing? Are
thought it
you
was her
serious right
boyfriend.
now?" No, it's her son. Her son
There's
opens the
been so much
door.
speculation about what happened last night.
No, her son opens the door and is like, "What are you doing? Are you serious right now? You need help." And I was like, "Yeah." And fucking,
Cecil and Malin were saying it was her boyfriend.
well, everyone in the chat was saying it was actually her son. And Malin was sitting there with this big
But
shit-eating grin on his face,
You
like he's
didn't
so
watch it.
proud of himself.
Yeah, why?
Why what?
She was
Why
drunk.
was he proud
She
of
was drunk and
himself?
she just.
Well, like he was so proud of himself for encouraging this woman to debase herself, like fucking degenerate. And EVS, when he saw that it was going that way, he left the stream because he's
Yeah.
not an idiot. He was like, I don't want to. When people clip this, I don't want people to see my face next to this like chick with her face all
Ethan is
painted
at
up
least
like a
smart enough to
juggalette.
know that when things
Hey,
get
Mo
weird
Big.
on the Jack show, he
Hey,
just
Mo.
leaves.
Yeah, she had her face all painted up like a juggalette, and she just sits down and she's acting like an idiot.
Wait, I don't think her face was painted like a juggalette.
Yes,
No,
it
Why is
was.
it? But why is it
it
entertaining
was
to
intended
people?
to be the crow.
Oh, well, it was a terrible job then.
Well, I mean, when I saw it, it was runny and smeared and shit. So.
When
Yeah.
I saw it, she had it like her makeup like straight up on. It was on point.
Is that what
Yeah,
Johnny
well,
Ohm's talking about? Nadine, is that her name?
Yeah, her
don't
name's
know.
Nadine.
Yeah, I actually did come in like in the last like 15 minutes or so,
I was
I
like,
am Johnny.
so I
I
didn't
didn't
really
think
catch
they could.
anything.
I didn't think they could get lower than Witten, but they surprised me.
I
Oh
don't know.
damn.
Witten is still much more of a train wreck than this girl.
No,
Guys,
that girl was she was an airhead. I'm just gonna say, like I was like, girlfriend. You don't know what you
really, I
walked
don't know.
into.
I never understood. No, I never understood like the attraction to filth. I don't get that.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Anyway, speaking of, health
Speaking of
notes that
filth,
sales of sex dolls, lingerie, and sex toys increased during COVID-19.
Why is that
there's a
surprising?
shock.
Yeah,
So,
you would think that anything you can do in the privacy of your own home would have sold very well.
People stuck inside want to fuck. Wow.
Never heard of that one.
right? Oh, did y'all see where like they're finally allowing people to kiss now?
I never stopped kissing since the
Oh, but it
I
thing
don't.
started.
I don't think anybody actually was like, I'm not gonna kiss anymore unless they were soy boy cuck to the state.
Yeah,
No?
that was no mask was kind of my mandate to anybody who wanted to see me. I'm like, I'm not seeing you with no fucking mask.
It's just a sign to me that you have a shitty immune system and you don't even care about like taking care of yourself.
Put on a
Like-
mask. Yeah.
Oh, I laugh at that anyways because it's like those of us who actually have a lot of these medical issues, it's actually not that easy to wear those.
No.
Because most medical issues that cause you those kinds of issues, guess what? You don't get as much oxygen through those things. Guess what? You can overheat or collapse your lungs if you try to do physical labor in a mask.
Exactly.
Yeah. It always happens at Walmart too. Like I always get the dead eyes from the I don't know. There's always like a tranny dude that's kind of like walking the lobby, and he just gives me dead eyes every time I walk in. And I'm like,
Oh
you know,
shit.
why are you staring at me like that? I don't understand.
There's
like dagger eyes, and I'm like, you know, are you supposed
Oh
to
my
be
God.
staring at me like that?
Where'd everybody go?
Where'd Lola go?
Lola and Volvo just like took off.
Did they elope together?
I don't.
Maybe they're making out backstage. Maybe they have a dungeon.
Oh God.
Sorry,
Is Flying still here?
That's like one of the least appealing things I've ever heard in my life.
No, she
Oh,
left.
Just
So there's only three of us.
Wolvo shirtless,
You, like,
just
think
like
maybe
shoving
Flying
his
Feline
face.
fits
No,
in.
I'm still here. I just
Okay,
I
we're
can't
good.
say
I thought
anything.
you were making fun of the fetish proclivities I'd mentioned. If you're just making fun of Wolverine, I'm good. I agree with you there. I mean,
No. I was
What were you?
okay, I'm good.
No, have fetishes. I don't care. Like as long as they don't hurt like other people.
What did you
that
say,
don't
Flying
wanna be
Feline?
hurt,
Sorry.
Or kids, then whatever.
I'm just listening.
Oh.
Well, that's
Lola,
anything logical always is the consenting adults for a reason.
Well,
Some people beyond that are just
Lola.
that's not fetish. That's sick.
Right? My internet dropped.
being
My
in your
internet dropped
stream.
me out. So I'm like,
Thanks for showing up, Lola.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm trying. Like, I don't know what's going on with my internet tonight. It's being kind of shoddy. Anyone else having internet issues today?
No, just you.
Apparently, Wolvo.
Just you.
Oh, where did Wolvo go?
Wolvo
He poofed almost at the same second you did.
Yeah, it was like 2 seconds before.
Ooh, are they gonna start saying that me and Wolvo are one and the same?
No, I was trying to get him to think you were in a dungeon backstage playing around.
No, Rosetta.
She is a married woman who loves sex toys.
Hey, and that married woman knows that I'm just teasing and I wouldn't actually want to say anything like that about her seriously.
No, I know Rosetta. Rosetta's cool.
No,
No,
Lola,
this is-
you know what you should look up? You should look up ancient dildos, because that shit's funny.
That shit's scary.
No,
The scary stuff is even early 1900s when they were using heavy machinery vibrators as sexual therapy for demented women. Look
Well,
into that shit. It's
I'm not gonna say that that's probably not necessary today.
I mean,
because
I come from a psychology
I think
background.
hysteria. I think hysteria is real.
to be fair, hysteria just literally means that you become hysterical over emotions you're dealing with. Men and women can do it, but no, this was if you're emotional, we're just going to strap you down and use sex toys on you until you quit being emotional.
Yeah.
Look, I come from a psychology background, and so I have quite a bit of history with like Sigmund Freud and what he did with hysteria. So yeah,
Freud.
I'm not going there.
That's where you're gonna go with Freud.
Freud was a pervert who
The
just
sick
projected
fucking
all of
bastard that
that.
thinks everybody wants to bang their mom, you know? Who's
Precisely.
obsessed with the
That's
Oedipus
not-
complex.
Well, look, when you go into psychology, the first thing you learn about is Freud, right? You learn about Freud,
Yeah, and you
then
should
you
also
learn about
learn-
Maslow, and then you learn about
You should also learn about
Wilhelm Reich.
Pavlov.
You should also learn about how Freud was kind of like garbage, and he's been vastly discredited.
And he wanted to fuck his niece very badly, so he
But
invented
he is the
the
father
Oedipus
of
complex.
psychology because he started the whole idea that mental health is important.
No, he just wanted to con Americans.
He also wanted to bang a bunch of women, so...
No, he wanted to bang
God.
one woman. He wanted to bang his
Lola,
mom?
sister-in-law.
Eagle Rider just gave Fizz Chozo the idea for his next comic book villain.
I hope not.
He will.
God,
He wanted
Fizz,
to bang.
no. Don't focus on that, please. You already have enough people that think you're sick and twisted, buddy. Don't help yourself with that, please.
Yeah, Fizz. Let's not go there tonight. Let's not. This is just
No,
a fun hangout stream.
but
Like,
Lola, like if they've found like ancient sex toys that are like made of wood and stone
Stone.
and stuff.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know they still make wood, stone, and glass ones
which
today.
means that sexual health is just as important as mental health, and it always has been.
What? What do dildos have to do with sexual health? What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Were we not just talking about female hysteria?
I don't understand the correlation.
That's how they cured it.
The only hysteria is female hysteria.
Yeah, and they would cure you from being crazy by scrambling your prefrontal cortex
Look,
as
if
well.
you keep it all pin up and you keep it all inside your body and you never release it, you're gonna be fucking crazy.
No,
Who
the
says?
only no. The
Look
you
at
have
Allie.
to-
Allie is a prime example of this.
No, she's not. She's perfectly sane.
Lola, that's cold. I don't even agree with her on a lot of what she's saying, but that's just not nice.
Lola doesn't even know what my sex life is like. Is the funny part.
Allie is
I'm
extremely
picking,
sane.
I'm picking at Allie because I love Allie, everyone.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no!
Don't take it as me being
how many
serious right
how many
now.
shots in are you now, Lola?
I'm
How
not. I'm
many?
just
She's just kicking you in the chest because she loves you. That's right.
But
yeah,
Lola,
if I ain't
Oh,
kicking
right.
you down, then
Mm-hmm.
we need
Lola,
to be
I love you, girl, but sometimes you are really out there.
Dude, all you have to do is train your energies elsewhere. Do
Exactly.
something. Do something like that is worthwhile instead of just laying there on a bed flopping around like a weirdo.
It takes 2 minutes and you're done. 2 minutes, Allie.
How
Yeah,
the hell
and
do you wait? I
those
have
2
never.
minutes could be used like or shopping around, the hours spent shopping around for whatever weird sex toy that you want to itch yourself with could
I
be
don't have to
spent
shop
doing
around. I don't have to shop around because
you have a husband.
well,
You
I
don't
have
have to shop
a
around
husband.
anyways. It's really
I get
easy to
friends
order
that
them now. I mean,
so
I like that. Itch yourself with. That was a great line. Itch yourself.
Itch yourself to pee. Yeah.
wait. I gotta go back to this. It only takes 2 minutes. Shit.
Oh my god.
what? It's a lot
Lola,
easier to do it yourself and
fuck?
have to depend on someone else.
No, God, no. Oh,
Or
God.
just don't do it. Just go to sleep.
What's the
like I
fucking
do.
point if it's only 2 minutes? I'm sorry.
It makes it easier to go to sleep.
That's
What's the
true.
fucking point, though, for 2 minutes?
You could do 50
I
push-ups
find out way
in
more
2
about
minutes.
people on this stream.
Okay, wait. If I'm doing a push up,
It's
it's not that type. It's on top of somebody. Okay.
I'm
I
just
mean-
saying. I'm just saying. Sexual health is just as important as your mental health. Take care
Yeah,
of it.
and
Sexual health and mental health are related, but this 2 minute thing or this you have to play with yourself stuff, I don't agree with.
listen, Lola, okay? Have you
Okay.
ever heard of Nikola Tesla?
I have heard of Tesla.
Okay, that man didn't touch a woman or masturbate in his entire life, and he was a fucking genius. And he built his like ideal on saying like if I do that, then I'm wasting my time because I have more to offer.
But
I'd
that's what
rather
he said
spend-
publicly. It doesn't mean that's actually true.
I believe
We have no evidence.
that with him, I believe it
I'm a
is.
fan of
Look.
Tesla far over the Edison stuff. I've always been on that. I make the
I'm
jokes
gonna
about
tell
the
a
stolen
story.
Tesla and Edison stuff.
It-
But
it's
let's be
now-
honest, I don't believe any man when he says I've never touched myself or a woman.
I
mean,
believe.
I'm
I
sorry.
definitely believe Tesla.
Look, okay, I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell a story. It's story time.
Oh God.
Well, we can't prove negatives here, so
No, this is story time, right? I had a great Aunt Hattie, right? Aunt Hattie, she fell in love with a man, right?
mhm.
And this man, his family owned a mill, and so in order for him to get the mill, he had to marry another woman.
Okay.
Wait,
Right?
a meal or a mill?
A mill.
A mill.
Okay,
Mill. Mill.
that was your accent confusing me. I'm sorry.
Well, I can't help my accent, Allie. I'm sorry.
No, I was apologizing for my ears being wrong.
But anyway, so he ended up marrying this woman. He left my Aunt Hattie, who was very much in love with him. She never met another man. She never loved another man. She never had children.
But she had like a collection of dildos that she shared with you, and you like inherited.
No, but Hattie lived to be 90, and she still loved this man. And you know what? She was insane.
Okay, I don't
No.
understand.
In
Okay,
fact,
Lola,
she
I'm
just got laid
struggling to
and I've been
follow the
virgin.
story and what the importance of this is.
Oh my god.
What? Like that was a weird kind of.
Where
Did I miss
Hattie
something?
learned to grind the corn. Mo
One
Mo
moment,
is
because
right
I am
though.
completely lost at this point. Give me
He
a
didn't
moment.
Nicola
No.
didn't touch a woman, but he did spend a lot of time around pigeons doing God knows what, and he thought they had like laser eyes. It's so sweet.
I mean, and Hattie, she was crazy. She collected a bunch of shit, and she was a hoarder. So,
I mean,
like,
Lola,
she was short tempered. Like,
you're doing that thing again where you focus on outliers.
The worst part is,
Allie,
I
let me
kind
tell
of
you about the
agree with
outliers.
Lola,
The
but that
like,
was the worst case of correlation I've ever heard.
Lola, I'm lost on this one too, and I like
just
to
wanted
side
to
with
tell
you
the story
usually on
about my
sex
Aunt
stuff.
Hattie.
Tell me about your family. I would love to hear all of it.
Who, mine?
Oh yeah.
I could tell you all kinds of stuff about my family.
Lola, I am very lost to what you
Tell
said
me
now.
tell me about your family's sex lives. It sounds fascinating.
No, like I grew up in a family full of women, and the women were very strong willed, and
That
And
doesn't
crazy.
surprise me in the slightest.
but let me tell you something. The women in my family, they got laid, most of them.
What?
With each other?
No, they had men.
Oh, you just said it was a family full of women.
And I grew up around my mom, who was very open about sex, and she had no qualms talking about sex toys with me and letting me
What?
know that it was okay that I touched myself, because you know what?
Hey,
I wouldn't
Dean's
get pregnant
here.
and I wouldn't get an STD. So
Well, then. Oh, Lord.
Lola,
take care of yourself,
darling, sweetheart.
Allie, honey.
You're also not going to get pregnant or an STD if you don't touch yourself, but you'll probably get more shit done.
Exactly.
I'm
Wait a
going to
minute.
disagree on one thing here with this, and give me a moment on this to explain it. I don't think it means you'll get more stuff done. It depends on the person, because if you're like, again, I refer to what I was talking about. I went to 2 months with nothing, and I've never had any desire to touch myself, so I never tried that. But guess what? Not having that sexual release makes it harder to focus. It makes it harder to get stuff done.
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't. It actually gives you more testosterone, makes you lift heavier, makes you more athletic. It actually gives you more of a allure. It makes you more alluring to women. It actually is a very effective not jerking
Just makes
off.
me a massive asshole.
I'm talking as a woman here.
But yeah,
I'm
but we're
not trying
talking
to get testosterone. Unless I'm trying to get it in me through my husband.
It
Get
makes
that release.
women.
There's
It
nothing
would.
wrong with getting a release.
It
Like, if
makes
you're not
women
getting a
more.
release, then you're less likely to be the
Perfect.
person that's out there thinking with your dick.
no,
Oh, Lola,
not
by the
true.
way, this is the perfect conversation for me to be stroking the pussy on air.
I'm just gonna
That's not
go
true,
fucking
Lola.
slit
That's
my
not true at
wrist
all.
now.
Because you still have your
Well, you're
standards.
an outlier. You're an outlier, buddy.
Oh, so my outlier doesn't count, but your outliers all count.
Ooh,
Okay.
snap.
So you see this? You see this, Allie? My
Uh-huh.
outliers don't count.
Because you're a straight white male.
What?
I'm sorry, I find it greatly amusing because my personal
I
beliefs
know you're not.
fall right between Lola and Allie on this. And so I kind of honestly find it very amusing when they argue on it.
Eagle Rider sandwich.
I mean,
What?
You said you're right in between us.
Oh, I'm tired. I didn't know
Writer
that's what she was doing.
want me
Ornery,
to
for
do that
fuck's sakes, I can take my hand off you. Chill out.
What's up, Dean?
You sound like Lola talking to her vagina.
I don't talk to my vagina. Nobody talks to their vagina, Allie.
I can see you saying, "For fuck's sake, I can't take my hand off you. You're just so excited. You just need me so much. Let me just do it again." 5 hours
That's not how that
later.
works.
5 hours later.
5 hours? Who masturbates for 5 hours?
Apparently
Nobody.
you.
I mean, I know I've met a woman a woman who's spent all day just talking about jerking off and watching pornography.
Is her name Lola?
No,
Oh my
Damn,
god!
Allie.
God, you girls are horrible to each other.
No, Lola loves me.
I
I
do
love
love
them.
Allie.
Their relationship really gives me.
We have this.
It is like verbal BDSM listening to you guys talk to each other because you're just beating each other.
No,
Well, now you just made
Allie,
it
how do we
distasteful.
explain our
Dude,
relationship here? It's like a
you
Why?
love-hate relationship, right?
Eagle Rider, madam, you have no idea.
Like we tend to have like a love-hate relationship, which you know what? My mother taught me that those were
Wait,
the best
so
relationships.
so you no one okay, fucking number one, no, that's not true. And
Yeah,
who's
you
who's
know.
the hater in this? What are you saying?
No,
I didn't say hate.
You said no. Lola said we have a
Okay.
love-hate relationship.
no, we
Who's
tend
the
to
hater?
we
What are you
tend to
talking about? Are you
we tend
saying
to
you hate me?
yeah,
You're talking out both sides of your mouth?
no. I talk about both sides of my ass. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh.
remember she's all ass. Look at her avatar. I mean,
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that
sorry.
like I love Allie, but I tend to disagree with her on some things, and then it
Although
turns into I agree with
no.
her. So.
Yeah, the problem is you don't realize how much you actually agree with me, which is why it's hilarious.
yeah, that's why it's extremely funny because I've seen you guys do it where you're literally saying the same thing,
And I'm trying to tell you we're saying the same thing.
and Lois
But
like, no, you gotta
No,
understand.
No,
wrong.
You-
no.
and she just says it like in like a different way. It's like the same exact thing, just worded differently.
Lola, we're not
yes,
picking on you.
No, you're just funny, Lola.
This
You're
is
I'm
hilarious.
picking on both of you a little. I'm being
no,
honest.
I have a certain way that I grew up and that I perceive females and I perceive relationships
I
and
perceive females too. It was quite wonderful.
Oh
and
God.
Never possible.
I perceive females as usually the opposite of wonderful, but whatever.
No, when you're a man, they can be pretty wonderful.
no, women can be bad.
Yeah,
Women
if you
can
have
be
low
terrible.
standards.
No, I think most women are horrible to deal with myself, but that's me. I never got along with my own gender that
But
much.
I believe
Wolverine would agree.
I honestly believe there's a certain section of women that actually do want to be supportive and encouraging of each other that don't like the cattiness and
You're
the
so
bullshit.
sweet.
And I believe that I fall into that section of women that actually want to uplift other women. But I also want to tell people, hey, mental health and sexual health are very important things to take care of.
Sexual health does not necessarily include masturbation. I would say sexual health is just keeping yourself like clean, you know?
It's a different kind of health.
Hey,
Why don't
Chris
you,
Hansen.
why don't you have a seat, Chris Hansen?
Yeah, yeah.
Fizz, you creep, justice is
I
nigh.
I have to agree with Allie. It doesn't mean it includes masturbation because again, I've never tried that, never done that, but I'm happy with my husband. So
I would say masturbation is more psychological than physical.
I would say anything where you actually get a sexual release
I
can
would
have
say
both a
if you've never
psychological
tried
and
it,
physical
then how
effect
do
on
you know?
people.
I think the physical is only incidental.
Again, if you've never tried it, how do you know?
What do you mean? If I've never tried using an itchy vibrator, pass.
They're
Vibrators are
not
not itchy.
itchy. What the fuck are you using? Velcro?
No, the vibration seems
No,
like
it
it
does
would
not
make
itch.
you all itchy.
No.
How? How does it not?
It does not itch. No, I don't even know how to explain this because
I
I
don't
don't
know
even
where you're getting.
understand
If
that.
you've got an itchy vagina, you got a problem. It's called bacteria.
DJ, that's not how you spell creep, but that's okay. We love Chris Hansen anyway. He's here to protect
I
our
love Chris
children.
Hansen. Chris Hansen's hilarious.
He's here to
Really?
protect
Then
our
why didn't
children.
Chris
And
Hansen go
DJ.
after that one YouTuber? What's his face?
Chris Chan?
No, the other
Oh
one.
God.
All
No.
of the other YouTubers that turn out to be pedos?
What is his name? Oh my god. Somebody in the chat knows.
Ooh,
Ah, fuck. Now I
Nasser?
gotta go look this up.
The only clue I've gotten is that it's a male.
so what did you mean by incidental, Allie?
That the physical part is incidental?
Yeah.
Just because that's where we do sex.
Okay. So
But
if
but
it's instant, okay.
there can be sexual release psychologically as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't even have to touch someone. Like you can just program someone.
Yeah.
We're not
That
sex
is.
bots. Program. What the fuck?
Okay, fine. You can hypnotize, if you
Hey,
will.
you can induce.
Yes.
I got what you meant, but the way you phrased it, I just had to take a
No,
cheap shot.
Lola's always talking about, oh, BDSM this, BDSM that. That's a part of BDSM, is having that control over your partner to where you can just psychologically do that.
But not everybody's into that, Allie.
I'm
But I
just saying,
am, you
oh
know
my
that.
fucking god. I'm just saying it's possible, and that's
And
why
and most
I'm
people in it aren't good enough to even try.
exactly. But it's possible, which is why I say that the physical part is
Yeah,
incidental.
this one. Dean knows. Onision.
Oh, and
Oh, that
easy.
guy.
Onision?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was fucked up.
Who cares about
He
Onision?
continues to
He's
be
like
fucked up.
super old news.
Yeah, but
Did
I'm
he?
saying that's why Chris Hansen got shit
Chris
because he
Hansen has
didn't.
bigger fish to fry. He's stalking the chat right now.
Chris
Seems like
Hansen going to his house was kind of silly and weird, but
I
it's
miss
not like
Chris
he
Hansen in the golden age of To Catch a Predator.
well, it's not like he was gonna actually be able to bait Onision to come to a house. Like
Yeah.
Onision's not that stupid.
I don't
No.
know.
Chris Hansen was concerned about Onision's children. That's why he went there.
Oh, he's got children.
All
Yes,
right, I
he
got
has
another
2
topic for
children.
us.
Not including the one he's married to.
Yeah.
Oh god.
If it wasn't true, Wolva wouldn't say
That's true.
it.
Doesn't mean it doesn't make me cringe.
Oh god. So what horrible things are you laying upon my eyes now, Lola?
Well, all kinds of stuff. Like you
What
couldn't
fresh
commentate,
hell have
right?
you?
Oh yeah.
Hey, everybody should go and sign up for Egg Beater.
Yeah. Go buy
In the
that.
next week or so, I am also gonna launch my poetry book, which is different.
When are you launching Egg Beater?
When my artist is 95% done with the book, so that I can get it out quickly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not looking like it'll be like this year, but hopefully early next year. But I don't want to start it now and have people be like, you made me wait. So
Now you know your email list only stays up for 6 months, right?
yeah, but I mean, when it gets to be 6 months, I can just download it and then make another email list.
I'm just letting you know because we've had people who've lost their email list.
I
Oh no,
lost it
I'm
because I
not.
didn't have the medical stuff, and I didn't actually know it'd been that long,
No, I'm
so I
not.
had to start over.
Not worried about that. Danny, oh my. What's our next topic?
Yeah, Lola. What other horrible thing do you
Hold on,
have to
I
torture us
lost
with?
it.
What fresh hell have you?
What Philistine
It's the
topic?
internet. What do you think? Like, there's all kinds of shit to talk about.
DJ, fuck off, Danny.
Wait, is there a Danny in the chat?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh Lord.
What
What?
is a Danny?
Yeah, what is a Danny? Somebody needs to explain Danny to me.
This is a Bancroft thing.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
okay.
Danny is a puppet.
Hey, 24 Eyes. Hello.
He doesn't use
Hello,
words.
24 Eyes.
I'm going to
Hey,
be on his
24
channel
eyes.
later this week.
Really now?
Yeah.
And what will be the topic?
I have no idea. He wanted me to eat 3 pounds of bacon and drink a 40, but I can't drink a 40, so.
Can y'all see this?
That's just weird. Yeah,
Can y'all hear it?
I think so.
You're offensive. Police lives matter? What? But this is our space.
Who got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out? Can't do school. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said you're making the space uncomfortable. But you're right. Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No, it's not a culture. If white is not a culture, say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
And what are you mad about?
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect. Okay, this white man thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with this shit.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time and you can find somebody to
That's cool. We will.
Welcome to the modern apartheid.
I have a lot of problems with this video for a lot of reasons. For one,
Yeah, the whole rest of the campus, the second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered, and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bullshit.
I don't think he understood it.
You
He's
are
like, what the fuck you
racist. Your
say?
sticker is racist because police, that's a job. You can choose to be a police. I don't choose to be black.
nobody can choose to be a bitch.
Yeah, they
Okay,
can.
no, you can
She's
choose
choosing
to be a cop.
rape.
You can choose to kill people with a badge, and you're protecting that shit, which means that you're racist.
Okay.
Yeah, except for that more white people are killed by police than black people.
And statistically, more natives are too. So what does that have to do with blacks again?
I'll just accept what she
Because-
says and say, yes, I am exactly everything you're saying.
Thank you.
Because they're like the biggest fucking victims.
Because-
and victimhood is awesome.
Do you
now.
understand that Police Lives Matter was in response to Black Lives Matter?
Yes.
This is like the dumbest
Yeah, that's fine.
chick
You have
I've ever
everywhere. You
heard.
have
I'm working 60 hours a week while going to school because my parents don't just give me money.
okay, it doesn't matter.
Well, the guy at the quartering bought these guys new laptops. So,
That's nice.
yeah.
Like, I have a lot of problem with this video.
So
These
should
people just
everyone.
say shit
Plain
and
feeling
like
she
throw
was going to
like
bed like 17
blind.
minutes ago. So,
Oh.
Oh,
Plain feline, if you're still in the chat, like, absolutely love you. Thanks for coming on.
yeah, Flying Feline. I was sad that
Yeah.
couldn't say goodnight to you.
Yeah.
So, there's another problem with what she's talking about, and Will pointed it out to me the other day, and I hadn't even super considered it, but it makes sense. That like, what exactly do they mean when they say white? Like, how? What does that mean? All it means is in the moment they're deciding what you are.
Yeah.
Because, and it's like, you could be white passing, you know?
Well, see,
Which
the
is a
thing
term they use as an absolute
Right.
racist term against.
I know.
I know.
it is.
But I mean,
If
look
you
at me,
listen-
for fuck's sakes. And I'm card carrying Sioux. My dad's side is Sioux, Cherokee, and Spanish. So
But the thing is these kids are just as much paying for their education there as this girl that's yelling at them.
Yeah. Oh, now
And more than
somebody
likely,
started.
she's
somebody
getting good money from the government to be there. So,
Well, somebody started a GoFundMe for the boys. So
The thing
Well,
is,
and
if you listen to the way they talk, even in that video, they throw out just whatever. It doesn't matter. Could be white, could be racist, apartheid, Holocaust. None of these things mean anything to them. They're just profanity they can throw.
well,
yeah.
no, I'm the one that said apartheid because that's what they're trying to recreate with this bullshit.
No, the girl in the said in the video
Yeah.
said this is the modern apartheid.
No, that was me.
yeah, she did.
I said that about that bitch
What's
because
up,
she's trying to
Jennifer?
literally tell him you can't be here if you're white.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
talking, but it sounded like the girl because she was talking at the same time as the video.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But all of this, all these accusations and bullshit they throw at you are just fucking profanity.
well, it's an excuse
It's
for them
okay,
to
guys.
feel both like they're victims and also like they have some sort of control over their lives.
Yeah, and the more of these naughty words that they can throw at you, the more educated they are. So
Right,
makes
and they
them
always
better,
say
too.
the same words. You know, it's always
Yeah.
institutionalized. It's always,
Yeah.
you know, subversion,
Systematic.
systematic
Yeah.
systems of systemically.
We were
Garbage.
talking about this the other day, Allie, about words stupid people use.
Yeah.
You know, institutional racism, stupid person word.
Well, yeah.
Systemic,
But yeah.
stupid people word.
Well, no. So,
they
so
take
DJ is saying that they mean white skin. That's not necessarily true because
No.
if a black person has the wrong opinion, you know, according to them, they'll say, oh, you know, they're controlled by white. They're like internalized white privilege or whatever.
Whiteness
the
is
fact
a
of it
whole
is,
ephemeral thing. That
doesn't
it's a
matter who
state that
you
you
are.
are.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter who you are. Everybody has a cultural heritage. Everybody. Every
Right.
tribe, every race, every creed has a history to their culture, has mythology, has religion, has sociology that came in their culture as they developed as a group.
Right.
Every
And
person.
they're correct when they say that whiteness is not a culture because of that.
Yeah,
It's a
it'd be like saying
superset.
that blackness is a culture. That's an insult to every tribe that has differentiating points of view. It's the same as people act like all the native tribes are the same.
Right.
Well,
But
no,
for them to basically say you don't have a culture because you're white, which is what they were saying, just in poor
well, no, you
English because
don't
they're
have a
fucking
culture if you're
idiots.
white. That's the point. You don't have a culture if you're white. It's identity theft.
No, that's not true though. That's what I'm saying. It's
Well, I mean,
absolutely
Wait,
untrue.
wait. Do
it's
you
true
speak
and not
wait?
true because
Do you
multiple
speak white?
whites. Yeah.
What is whites? What is the spike white
No,
language?
that's what I'm saying. They're
English.
saying it's because you're of your race, you literally don't have a culture. I'm saying literally every person of every racial group, their tribe that they originated from has a culture, has a mythology, has a religion. That includes the white tribes in Europe. The
Oh,
Yeah, it's
difference
even
not that
is
we don't
that
have a culture; it's that we
they
have a
act like
bunch of
all white people
cultures.
are the same thing.
well, even like we're all under several different cultures. You know, your
Yeah.
family history could be a culture. American is a culture. You know, if you come from another country, you're now American also. That's another culture added on to what you are.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't believe that anyone whose skin is lighter than, you know, whatever they decide that day has a culture.
Well, also, white and black is a negative identity. It doesn't mean anything unless there's another person that doesn't look like you in the room. So the moment a black person, say if you got rid of all black people, then there would be no such thing as white. What are you left with? Same thing with black. If you got rid of all white people, there'd be no such thing as black. What are you left with? So it's a negative
Oh, I
identity. It
would
doesn't
argue
mean
that
anything.
because they're not the only racial groups, but
I'm a
I
Democrat.
get your
I get your
point.
culture.
It's
The
just a
point I'm
little
making is that
one-on-one.
white is a superset that is in contrast to another superset. That's all it is. It's just a negative identity.
Well, that's why I'm saying, you know, they're trying to link everyone together. I throw away that complete fallacy. Not all of the European tribes and cultures are the same. Not all of the native tribes are. Not all the black tribes are. In fact, all of these racial groups had a lot of warring between themselves historically because they had very differentiating viewpoints and religions.
What differentiates them is language and religion, really.
Dean,
And in some
gun
cases,
culture
lack
is
of
beautiful.
religion.
Nobody
Allie,
lacks
what's your
religion.
thoughts on
What culture
guns?
lacks religion? I have never. What can you tell me? What culture lacks religion?
That's God. Try to explain this. Oh, God.
You make yourself secular, but you never start out without religion. There's no cultures that have no religion.
God, there was. I'm just trying to remember right now. God, let me remember this fucking name while I'm half asleep.
I want to go back to gun culture.
Well, DJ, let's see. Jim Cox is telling DJ to come off his island and try it. He would love to, but they're not letting them fucking leave.
Who?
Dean James. I'm calling him DJ because I want to. I asked him if I could.
Just don't let.
Narc.
Yes,
Mo
well,
says,
I'll give
wrong
Mo
again,
Biggs
Will.
that.
Furries have
There is
always
one
been
tribe
godless.
that has no god. That is the furries do not have. They are truly
Right?
That is not a
empty,
culture. That's a
They're
perversion.
truly
Anyway,
empty souls, empty suits.
Oh my god, DJ. I can't wait to watch the termites flee the burning ashes that were once your body.
What
Jesus.
the
What?
fuck?
What is
Da-
happening?
Danny's a puppet.
Oh, I get it.
Oh my
I can't
Not
believe that
really a
took me so
totally
long.
lost control over one video.
Good job.
I don't know.
I wonder, is there a lot of furries in Australia, you think?
Are they all like kangaroos?
I was gonna say we have
Well,
no proof that
remember,
No,
kangaroos
they're
are
drop
really
bears,
animals.
honey.
They
no,
could
no, no,
just be
no,
dudes in furry suits.
no. We have to
Kangaroos
think
and
because I've even
ostriches.
had this conversation with Gelp before that "Tie Me Kangaroo Down" sport is an Australian love song.
I'll buy it.
Okay. Science has no God and
Matt
is currently
Yackee,
a
what's up,
religion.
Matt?
Actually,
That's
that's
true.
incorrect. They do have a god. It's called Newtonian physics, and it's called natural selection. That's their god.
No, that's you're talking about real science, not current science.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
no,
Wait,
modern science, their god is natural
No,
selection.
who's the
no,
guy that everyone
no,
follows
It's
and
modern,
says it's
climate change.
Scientology?
no, modern science is their God is Dr. Fauci right now.
Well, no, he's their prophet.
Wait. Who's
Oh,
the
okay.
guy that everyone follows in Scientology?
Tom
Which,
Cruise?
No, Allie.
Oh my god!
what's his
Many.
name?
No, Tom Cruise is their messiah.
Oh, damn! I
Last
No,
I
did it
knew.
again.
he's their
Are
shill.
you talking about the guy who started it? It's L. Ron Hubbard, but
Yeah,
Who's
that
the
guy.
who's the guy who
Isn't he
currently
dead?
runs it? The what is his
yeah,
name?
but that doesn't mean
Miscavige.
I have
they
no
stop.
idea.
Something
The guy who
Miscavige.
successfully backed off the IRS. What was his name?
Miscavige.
Miscavige. Yeah, he successfully scared the IRS.
Wow.
The only
So there
man
you
in
go.
history
L.
who
Ron
could back
Hubbard
off
is
the
their
IRS.
god.
The failed sci-fi writer
Miscavige. That's
who
exactly what I was talking
No,
about.
their
who
god
said
was an alien. He has an alien name. Fuck.
Yeah, the one that comes
Xenon
up
or
out of the
something.
volcano.
Xenon could be Xenon.
Yeah, Xenon.
Xenu.
Who's the
Xenu.
god of the Black Israelites? Is it like the one that made white people in a lab?
Oh yeah.
With the mothership?
I don't remember his
Yakub.
name.
We're getting into some
Yakub.
weird religions tonight, y'all. Like I don't even know some
Or
of
is
this
that
shit.
the Nation of Islam?
No, that's the Israelites.
That's the Israelites.
Xenu, Matt Yackee. There we go.
I love
Yeah.
the Black Israelites. They're my favorite.
The god
I
of
They
love
are
those
science is
guys.
they
Xenu.
are the
Why?
weirdest dudes, man.
Why are
What's
they
up,
your
Michael
favorite?
T?
I used to see them on MLK Boulevard back home, and they used to dress like Ace Frehley but black. You know what I mean? And I was like,
That's
what the hell?
accurate.
Yeah,
That's fucking
they
accurate.
look like they were Kiss, but they were just. And I was like, who the fuck are those guys? And they were really aggressive, just talking shit to everyone. I'm like, I love
Yeah,
these guys.
because they're garbage people.
Yeah, they're funny though.
They are funny. Balls out insane, but funny.
especially back in LA, because they would go off on white women, and white women be liberal white women wouldn't know what to do about a black man like talking, literally saying, "Get back in the kitchen, bitch," and they'd be like, they just wouldn't know what to do with that. They would just like short circuit.
Hold on, I gotta figure out what's going
White
on here.
devil.
Dean, why are you going after Danny? What has Danny
Who's
done
Danny?
that's so not bad?
Danny started it.
Danny is
What did Danny do?
anti-crack pack, I believe. I think. But yeah, Danny is anti-crack
Who's a
pack
crack pack?
because Danny is against drugs.
And hello, Matt Yackee again.
It's a video thing that Bancroft was playing. Danny is literally a dummy.
No,
He's a ventriloquist dummy.
no. D-Wag did this thing where he like made this fake map thing, and he's like, it's the crack map, and he like ran around and
I remember that. Yeah.
went into like a dumpster, and now everybody thought it was really funny, so that's what it's become.
Okay, let's pretend that I've been sick for the last 2 weeks.
This is
And
like
I
a
have not
couple months
seen
now.
any of this craziness and chaos that's been going on.
You don't want D-Wag?
I saw the Danny thing a night or two ago on Bancroft. So this
Oh
is
my
pretty
god,
fresh.
Danny tried to kill Mo yesterday.
Why would you try to kill Mo, Danny?
Mo was too clever for Danny.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
figure out
see,
what's
Yaki
going on.
knows. Yaki knows the deal.
I think the answers will emerge. So shall we go to another topic?
Yeah, I want to go back to the one that we were on.
Just like the word white, it's a pasteurization technique. Let's just
Wait, I want
pasteurize.
to go back to gun culture, though. I want to hear Allie's take on gun culture.
Okay, what's your take on gun
We've had
culture,
this conversation
Allie?
yet, have we?
What do you mean by gun culture?
Guns. What are your thoughts on guns, honey?
I like them.
You
I
shot them?
own some.
Really? What do you own?
I don't really like telling people the guns that I own. I'd rather surprise them.
Yeah.
Why would I want to give people
That's
an
literally why I
advantage
don't tell
by
people what the weapons are in my house
Do you
are.
yeah, why would
conceal
I want to
carry?
Oh no, I'm very proud of my guns. I'm proud that I can shoot them. I can shoot them straight.
How many of you have in the house, Lola?
Me?
Yeah.
that is the correct answer.
I think there's about 6 of them.
Do you conceal carry?
I do.
What do you keep in the purse?
It's a 9mm Derringer.
I don't keep my gun in my purse.
Really? You keep
Yeah.
you walk around with a Derringer?
9mm.
Hmm.
That's
carry
my
my
girl.
gun. I carry my gun on my hip. I don't keep it in my purse.
I'll just
You do,
put
Callie?
it this way: I give nobody
Yeah.
any information.
I carry
do
mine on my
technically
thigh.
I do technically have guns. I am technically trained with them, but I prefer medieval weaponry and bows and arrows and stuff because it's more fun.
Me too, but if somebody's coming at me with a gun, I'd rather also have a gun.
Here,
I
I mean,
carry my
here
Derringer
you can have open carry, but they'll fuck with you. So there's no point. So you just conceal it.
Jim, I'd probably stumble across 6 just getting to my gun safe.
That's funny.
I have a crossbow pistol as well. That one's pretty fun.
Well,
Those things are fun.
We have some that are stationary in the home, but then my husband has a friend who is a gun dealer, so we tend to switch them out quite often.
So do you keep a gun on the nightstand, Lola?
Actually, no, in the closet on the top.
Oh, she has children.
No, but at night when the door's locked and you're in there, that's what I mean.
Kids
No,
get
I
up.
have a
dude.
safe that sits on my dresser that has one in it, and then I have one in the closet of the bedroom.
Yeah, kids will get up in the middle of the night and they'll like fuck with stuff.
Not my kids. My kids don't get up in the middle of the night.
Well, because you're both up at the middle of the night. That's why. Like there is no middle of the night for you people.
One time a kid spent the night at my house, and I'm not used to kids getting up at night either because mine didn't. But this little girl woke my kid up and was like, "Let's have fun." And so they went into the kitchen and started eating stuff. And my kid was like, "I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble." And she was like, "No, it'll be fine. I do it all the time at home." And then she took my daughter into the bathroom and was like, "Let's overflow the toilet." So she filled the toilet with like 5 rolls of toilet paper and like stuffed it in there. And then she went in my daughter's room and kicked the crap out of her closet door and broke it. And that woke me up. And I came out and I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" Every light in the house is on. There was this trail of carnage. I was like, get out of my house. I'm calling your parents. And her parents didn't even care. They were just like, "Oh, she does that all the time."
This
She gets them in the middle of the night and tries to flood their house.
Yeah, I was like,
Fuck.
well, then she needs to be spanked. She's not coming over here again.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of my house.
Again, this is why I don't let other people's kids stay the night.
Well,
Children are evil little bastards. I mean,
my kid wants to have friends. Like, I'm not going to keep her from having friends.
I mean, my kid has friends, but it doesn't mean they have to stay the night at my house.
I guess.
It doesn't mean I have to take care of them.
I think
I gotta go with Lola on this one.
I think sleepovers are kind of a fun, big deal, but okay.
No, I don't have to take care of someone else's kid in the middle of the night, especially if they're
Was
going
I the
to piss
only
themselves.
kid that avoided sleepovers like the plague as a child?
Wait, what?
Am I the only one who, as a kid, avoided sleepovers like the plague?
No, I mean, I did sleepovers as a kid with, like, family members and stuff, but...
No, dude, like, you get into, 5th grade and middle school and high school, and, like, you have friends, and you all have sleepovers and watch movies and eat snacks and talk about boys.
Yeah, avoided that like the plague.
My point is they got homes that their parents pay for, and they can go home to it.
So
I'm with Lola.
no, wait, listen. If your kids have friends and they're like, "Mommy, I want to have a sleepover," you're gonna be like, "No, fuck your friends."
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think I may have said
I mean,
that
I'm not letting
once.
my kid go to some stranger's house either.
That's why you make friends with those parents.
Oh God, now you got to be friends with people. Fuck
No,
this.
fuck that.
Right?
Fuck that shit.
What? Dude, no.
No, I can't stand
Listen,
other mothers more than I can't stand their kids.
that's why you find the ones that you can stand and you make sure that your kid is friends with those kids.
I mean, my
Yeah.
kid has
Fuck
friends.
no.
My
Oh,
kid can
God.
go to the playground, to the parks.
No,
She can,
didn't you guys ever watch Leave It to Beaver? Like this
No, I
shit.
hated that show. It was
I wanted
pathetic.
to punt
That makes
that
sense
kid
now.
off a roof.
What? No, that parenting is exemplary. The way that man parented his son was
You're
perfect.
talking about Beaver Cleaver.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
leave it to Beaver.
Yeah, that's Beaver Cleaver.
No,
She,
leave
wa-
it
she
to
was
Beaver.
talking about Ward Cleaver.
I
Dude,
still wanted to punt that kid off a roof.
dude, if you
I was
if you watch it, that is like peak parenting 101.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
so
no.
you get
I'm
all of your
serious.
parenting
When you
advice from
I was
Cleaver?
with you on most of it when you said you make sure your kid is friends with these certain parents' kids. It's like, no, I'm out at that point. I don't like the
No.
idea of controlling who your kids are friends with. I've never
Well,
liked that.
why not? Why
Because
would you
quite
want your kid
frankly,
why would you want your kid to be friends with kids that you don't like? That
What's
means
it,
because
that
they're
Grandma
not
Monster?
clones
no,
of me and they have their own
no.
minds.
That
As long
probably
as they're not
means
actually getting into legal trouble with the kids,
Allie,
let
let
people
me
grow their own personality.
hold on,
no,
Marissa.
that probably means that the kids that they're with are not having your kid in their best interest.
Well,
Why? Because I
wanna-
don't get along with their personality? That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry.
hold on. I gotta ask Ellie. I gotta ask. How many of your kids' friends are you friends with their parents?
All of them.
And how many friends does your kid have?
Like overall or best friends?
All.
Oh, dude, I don't know. Like fucking probably 25.
Ugh.
But the thing is, like, her best friends, she only has like 4 best friends. So it's not hard to be friends with their parents.
Oh yeah,
That's
it
what
is.
you do
Yeah, it is.
as a parent. You
No.
join the
No.
community.
No, just because
No.
my kid's friends with their kids doesn't mean I gotta be friends with them. That doesn't
That's
mean we gonna have
horrible.
some like
No, it's
dinner
not.
together.
Yes, it is.
No.
Why would
Especially
you
with the
want
way some people are parenting their kids these days. No, fuck that shit.
why would you want
I
your
do not
kid
have to
no,
have the same viewpoints
Lola.
and taste as my child.
Lola, why
Uh,
would you want your kid to be friends with kids whose parents don't parent them well?
Wait.
I
That
don't. That's
wasn't the
why I don't
argument.
let them in my house.
That wasn't the argument because your
That's
argument
what
was you
she
should
just
control.
said.
No, but you said earlier that you should pick who your kids are friends with so you can have parents that you are friends with also. Just because you're not friends with somebody doesn't mean they're necessarily bad parents or bad people.
Yeah, but you don't have if you're not friends with those kids'
No,
parents,
fuck that.
you don't know what's going on in their house.
Exactly, which is why they don't come to my house.
I would rather know and that be like the positive influence and
But you
and
do
have her
understand that
decide.
quantity is not quality, right?
What?
Just because your kid has 25 friends doesn't mean that that's a quality in their friends.
Look, I just said she has like about 25 overall, but 4 best
And
friends.
I'm curious because you homeschool, where is she meeting these kids?
We go
But
do
you said you
things.
don't co-op. So.
We have Girl Scouts and science
Oh,
clubs.
okay, you do all that
and
crap. Fuck that.
yeah, an orchestra. Like we go outside our house and stuff.
Forget all that.
Oh my gosh, that like hurts my mind. Will and Wolvo have just like taken off.
Yeah, because they're like the women are having their own conversation.
I'm sorry, but I never
Exactly,
like.
Michael T. Pick your kids'
I
friends. Kids are
never
stupid.
liked the people who tried to force all of their viewpoints, all of their taste, all of their styles on their child. There's a difference.
I'm just
No,
saying.
you're-
I'm
There's
not
a
gonna
difference
be
you're
between you
not-
other
screen
mothers.
the child to make sure that they're not going to do something with your kid that's unsafe,
What are
to make
you
sure they're not
laughing at,
criminals or
Willow?
degenerates,
Nothing.
No,
versus
you're
controlling and micromanaging and helicopter parenting
Noah's
your
laughing
child.
at us.
Yes,
He's
I
yeah,
am.
laughing.
because
So am I,
Eagle
honestly.
Eagle Rider's not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not
No,
saying
I'm
my kid.
understanding, and it creeps me out when people do it. I'm sorry.
I
The
walked away to
kids
take
need
a
to develop
piss,
their
and
own
I missed
personality,
this
otherwise they're
part.
going to know nothing when they get in the real world on how to take care of
I was taking a
themselves.
piss, and I was like taking a break, and I come back, and it's like, "You motherfucker! How dare you?" It's like, what? Like,
No,
what I miss?
you're not.
Wait,
You're
wait, none of
not.
us said that.
You're not
I know.
understanding me. You're not
I'm fucking
understanding
around.
me. I'm not
No,
saying
I'm
that
just
you're.
saying. Look,
God damn it!
have at it, Allie.
Please.
I'm not saying that your kid has to be a clone of you. I'm saying you teach your kid how to make positive decisions on who they hang out with.
And judging your friends by their parents and not being telling your kids not to be friends with somebody if you don't like their parents, where it could be a very good kid with shit ass parents. Now you're judging the kid for their parents.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I find that as absolute complete fucking bullshit.
What?
I don't think that's what she's saying.
No,
No,
she
I don't.
literally said don't let your kids be friends with people unless you can be friends with their parents.
Absolutely.
No, she said teach your kids.
No, she
You know
just
what I mean?
repeated it. This started this debate was she literally said
No,
pick your
listen.
child's friends by people you can be friends with the parents of.
I'm not picking my child's friends.
Listen. So, first, you teach your child the right kind of people to be friends with, and that includes children who have their best interest in mind as friends. You don't say, "Hey, choose friends who encourage you to steal. Choose friends who want you to do drugs. Choose friends who lie to you."
That has nothing to do with whether or
Allie,
Yes,
not
it
you're
does.
friends with
I'm
parents or
not
not.
done. I'm not
No,
done.
it.
I'm not done.
Oh God.
I'm not done. After that, and when your kid says, "Oh, I made a new friend," you say, "Oh, okay, cool. Let's all go and, we'll meet their parents and we'll see, if we can all get along." It has nothing to do with even political stuff. It has nothing to do with religious stuff.
but you do
As
understand
I never
you
said
can't
any of
control
that
your
stuff.
child, especially as they
you
get
just
older.
said
They're gonna
tastes and
rebel
styles.
against you.
No,
I said
only
no.
if you
Actually,
tell
it's
them
not.
that no, only if you tell them that rebellion is normal.
No, honey. That's not how that works.
Yes, it is, because
No,
the
it's
saying.
not.
No, listen, like people say, like, "Oh, when you're a teenager, you're supposed like it's so funny how teenagers rebel against their parents. Ha ha ha." No, if you tell a kid that, then they'll think it's normal, and that's when they'll do it.
I know nobody that's ever actually said that.
Yeah, no
Nobody.
parents have ever went to their kid and been like, "Hey, you know what? Rebellion's normal because that's what teenagers do."
No, you don't have
No,
to tell them that, but you can
That
behave as
happens.
such.
That happens all the time. I hear
no, it
I hear people
doesn't.
say that all the time. It's actually a
What
it's a
kind of world are
trope.
you living in?
In a world where they say Black Lives Matter on a lawn.
Exactly.
Because I'm sitting here, I'm sorry, but if I judged my friends based on their parents or my parents interacting with them, I wouldn't have had any. Just
Well,
because of what situations I had to deal with, what situations my parents had to deal with, and how busy their lives were just keeping us alive, and what kind of honestly shit ass parents a lot of my friends had, and they didn't make them bad kids.
I don't know. As a kid, most of my friends, their parents were friends with my parents. They were probably my friends because that's where I hung out most. Because
My
that's
mom
where
was
my
never
parents
friends with
were.
my friend's parents because
My parents didn't have time to.
my mom worked 3 jobs and took care of 3 kids. She
oh,
didn't have
no.
time to go and be friends with everybody's parents.
My parents didn't care to be friends with my friends' parents.
You shouldn't. I just believe you should at least know them. You
Oh, I
should
knew
be
them.
able
Meeting
to.
them and knowing where your kid's at is a different thing than being friends with. That's not the argument you made earlier.
It's better if you're friends, but at the very least, you should know them. You should
Well,
be able to say, "Hey, I'm having a barbecue. Come over." You should be able to talk with them. You
No,
should be
I'll draw the
able.
line there. Just because I know them and can talk to them so civilly does not mean I want them on my fucking property. I don't like anybody on my property except for my goddaughter and husband. Everyone else can fuck off.
no, look,
I
my
mean,
kids' friends can come over and play during the day, whatever, fine. But you know what? Nighttime hits, they go home. I am not those kids' parents. It is not my job to raise them or take care of them.
So how is me wanting to know and be friends with my kids' friends' parents any different from you saying my kids aren't allowed to have sleepovers.
Okay,
No, it's
first of all,
not.
nobody said your kids
But
aren't
that's the
allowed to.
point.
We
We
said
all
we don't
parent
like them.
differently,
Lola
Allie.
did.
There's not one road to get there. We all do it differently. Doesn't mean
Okay.
that what I'm doing is right and you're wrong, or what you're doing is right and I'm wrong. As long as my kids are safe, healthy, and in a happy environment, we all got the same goal at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
Right? That doesn't make you a better parent or me a better parent. It just means that we're trying to get our kids raised.
I didn't say that anybody was better than anybody else. Did I say that?
You tend to act that way sometimes. So
I think that's.
I
you
just had a
thinking that
big
I'm
problem
acting
with
like
the
that.
concept of picking your child's friends based on their parents because I've been through
That's
too
not-
many things. That
that's not
is what
what
you
I
said at the
said.
beginning. Yes, it is.
No, you
No,
misunderstood what I
actually,
meant.
that's not what she said.
My kid chooses and someone and she says, "This is my new friend." And I say,
Lola
"Awesome."
says, "Welcome to the Lola and Allie show." Well, Allie, we should totally do a show where we just debate each other.
Actually, your exact words at the beginning were that you should pick your child's friends based on if you can be friends with their parents or not. And I have a problem with that as somebody who not only came out of a lot of crap I had to deal with and had a lot of friends going through that, but works with abused kids and abuse victims and stuff, because those kids don't deserve to be shunned because their parents are shitholes.
Well, why are they still living with their parents if their parents are
Because they're
shitholes?
fucking children and it's hard to get them taken in the system. It's not
Okay.
that easy.
Look, I'm just saying that in my opinion, it's a better way to raise a child.
It's your way.
It's a
It
good way
makes-
to raise kids to be
No, hold on.
basically elitist
It's
and look
your
down on
way.
other people based on their families. Yeah.
It's not elitist to
It's
say
common
you
sense.
should.
It's actually
Look down
common
on
sense.
people on the fact that their parents are shit. Actually, kind of is a form of elitism. Yeah.
Yeah, but if elitism is having common sense to avoid shit people because they may grow up to be shit people and drag you down, yes, it is common sense.
The kids are not fucking shit people because their parents are fucking shit.
I don't know.
That is absolute fucking bullshit.
As a child myself, when I was a child and having encountered children from shit parents, yes, they did treat me like shit from shit parents.
And that was your
Yes.
experience.
Hold
I've
on,
worked
hold
with
on,
a lot
hold
of
on.
kids in
Rosetta,
this
Of course,
situation.
whose else would it
Calm
be?
down,
It is
calm
my
down.
experience.
Calm down. I'm getting back under control. Whoa, where'd you go?
Of course, it's my experience.
I went
Wait,
back
are
there.
you assuming that I didn't grow up with shit parents? Because I did. And I wouldn't have been friends with my parents if I met them. I would have called CPS on my parents if I met them. And my kid was like, "Oh, I want to be friends with Allie." I would have been like, "Oh, let's meet their parents." And I would have met them and said, "Oh, well, this is terrible."
Anybody know how those Green Bay Packers are doing?
Titties,
They're
titties,
packing each other,
titties.
probably.
Ew.
I'm just
Titties,
trying to
titties,
like,
y'all. Titties.
And Lola, I don't think that you and I should have a debate show, because when I debate, I would rather have it be a classical, formal debate.
Yeah,
okay.
and
You
I'd
think
have
I
to
can't do
moderate.
that?
And people don't know how to do that anymore.
Yes,
Wait, you
where
don't
one
think I know
person
how to do that?
speaks.
Huh?
Well, you'd have to have an opening statement. You'd each have
And then
one,
she'd have to have a rebuttal. I know how
right?
it works.
And then I would give a topic, and then you would have 5
Wait.
minutes.
Who says you're in this, Will?
Because neither of you can do that. I'd have to be the referee.
I believe the classical
I would
debate does have to have an impartial.
I would be
yeah.
accepting of Will as a moderator, because I do believe that he would not hesitate to moderate on either of us.
Of course you would, Ellie. Of course you would.
Is
Wait,
there
don't trust
someone
me,
you
Lola?
think is better?
I'm not gonna say anything else.
Mo?
Yeah. Come on, Lola. What really?
I was actually on the debate team in high school, so for you to sit there and say that I don't know how to debate you properly is wrong.
I said people today don't.
Yeah, she didn't say. She
No.
said people today, not you.
I
How the
could
hell-
debate you into the ground, honey. Just
Damn.
let me get my research and my articles intact.
I just don't want to do that, because it sounds like it would be not fun.
It would be exactly what we're doing now, only it'd be like with actual articles to back up what we're saying.
Exactly.
I've debated with Lola many a time. We've debated a bunch of times,
It's called
Lola.
actual research, Allie.
Mo, you were name dropped because I think you would be a good moderator in a debate. It would be funny.
Wait, I thought you said Will would be. Are
I
you changing
said,
your mind?
I said, no, I said, Lola, name someone who's better than Will. Would it be Mo?
Oh, I can't name anyone better than Will.
There you go. Then why are you so weird about when he said he would moderate?
Because it was supposed to be the Lola and Allie show.
Yeah, but you have to have a moderator.
You have to, yeah. You can't have a debate without a moderator.
Then it's just yelling at each other.
Exactly.
Especially,
and I have to.
especially
we
with
could
women.
do that. We could do that all day.
No, especially with women, you need a male moderator.
I have to control
What do
you
you need
people
a male moderator, Allie?
because we're fair.
Because
And-
they don't
and have a dick.
rule with their emotions.
Yeah.
What's up, culture?
I think
Thanks for
Eagle
stopping
Rider
by.
is mad at me now.
Huh?
Oh, I'm not mad at you. I'm just actually really disappointed. There's still people that view that way, that you should judge a kid based on their parents, because that is
No.
absolutely repugnant.
No. You're not merely judging. You're actually living with the kid. You're observing as a very smart person and saying,
No.
"Wait a minute."
That was not what was said. That was not what was said. No, there can be a correlation. It is not always true. A lot of kids are very good kids who come out of this shit. And it was not said as we should look at it and decide. It was said as pick your kids' friends based on if you can be friends with their parents.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
That's where I had a problem. And that is how she said it.
Do those kids, are they entitled to your children's time for some reason? Like, I don't get it. Like, what my kid, you're entitled to my child?
They haven't done anything on the internet. Let them be friends.
No, you don't. You're not entitled to my child, dear. Sorry.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. I just said that's not what I'm saying. You're not listening at all.
Then what's the problem?
This is no different than what I see on the internet and on Twitter all the time.
What?
But this is very strange. Like, I don't understand what. So, if a kid has a hard life and he has terrible parents, so what does it have to do with another child?
Why is that kid being judged for the fact that their parents are terrible and being denied the right to be friends with other kids? That's the problem I have.
Because people are judgmental assholes, Igor.
I'm not saying that, like, don't talk to this kid or whatever.
You're saying don't be friends with them.
Explain this right to me, please. But you said a right. Explain a right to me. Who has a right to your time?
You have a natural right to interact with people as you see fit.
No. You have a right to interact with that person. Doesn't have to interact with you.
Listen.
No,
all right, yes, I may not have worded that well, but listen to what I'm saying. You're literally saying the argument was literally deny the kid friendship based on judging them by their parents.
No,
not
you
based
teach
on
the kid.
Their merit. No, let me finish. Not based on their merit, not based on how they act as a child, but based on who their parents are only. That was the problem. I'm not saying you shouldn't know who your kids are friends with, who their family is, what the situation is, but you don't automatically say, well, if your parents are shit, you're shit too, fuck off. That's the problem.
And why can't you?
Because it's fucking bigoted. Period.
Okay, why can't you be bigoted? Why is that wrong?
No, look. Culture makes a good point.
Legally, it's not. Morally, it is.
Okay, why is it morally wrong?
Kids can't make important decisions like that. They don't have a right.
I'm muting everybody while I read this comment. You can unmute yourselves in a minute. It says, I need to sleep. Had you guys going since the beginning? Please take care of yourselves. Keep asking the questions. It's how we arrive at common ground. Night, y'all. Night, culture. Thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, we keep talking. We keep having these conversations because that's how we do arrive at common ground. That's how we do have an actual conversation and we get to somewhere. Okay.
Look at DJ.
There,
He said, when I was 16, I moved in with a junkie who ended up stealing half my DVD collection because my parents didn't care who I was friends with.
That's not the same thing, though. I'm not saying don't find out if this kid's a good person. I'm saying don't automatically condemn a kid because they have shitty family members. They're not the same argument at all. To claim that you have to deny a kid
hold on, Rosetta,
ability to be looked at separately from their family members
is
Hold
ridiculous.
on, Rosetta, calm down. You're getting upset and you're getting worked up, honey.
Actually, it's not so much that I'm having trouble speaking, and I keep having to get louder to have a voice.
Well,
Just don't get so worked up.
nobody's
okay.
having trouble hearing you.
No, actually, I really am losing my voice if I don't speak louder. It keeps going out. It's been doing that for the last 5
don't want to
weeks.
get worked up. I don't want to get worked up and having.
The problem is, I've literally half the shit I've been through is because of that very judgments right there. Well, they have a shitty family member, so they must be shit too. And let's not listen to them. Let's not care what they're going through. Let's keep people away from them because you don't want to associate with that family. And a lot of the shit that's been done to me was because of that bigotry right there.
Vex Vixen, welcome to Lola.
I
like uncomfortability.
The ability to recognize patterns is an important trait in humans' survival.
Recognizing a pattern doesn't mean you automatically say it's happened. Why are you guys not understanding what I'm arguing here? Because you seem to fixate on that I'm denying that there are patterns or there are higher likelihood. I'm saying look at the situation. Look at that kid. Look at their track record. Just automatically judge them.
And if they live in a truly shitty situation, I wouldn't blame the kid. But what I would do is blame all the adults around them who haven't gotten help for this kid and their family. And I would call authorities to get help for that kid and their family.
Holy shit, I did not mean for this to go down this road.
Let's just all agree that kids shouldn't hang around Fizz, says Mo.
God damn it.
What?
It's true. I mean, I can't disagree.
Holy shit. Uncomfortability isn't a word, Vex Vixen. You know what? It is now because I made it up.
It's the only word.
I'm allowed to do that. I've been here long enough. I'm allowed to make up my own words.
Do you have another topic, darling?
No, we've been going for an hour and a half, and this just got way too heated, and so we gonna call it a night.
I ain't heated. I'm perfectly actually calm.
I'm pretty calm.
I've got the air.
My voice is up because I keep losing it.
I'm sitting here fine with my
lip stuff.
Lolo?
I'm calm.
What?
I'm actually awake now. Let's keep going.
Aw, you guys, we managed to make Will wake up.
Like I was falling asleep.
When she said I'm angry, it's not anger. It's just
no. I didn't say
genuinely can't believe that viewpoint.
Okay.
I was like, I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a piss. And I come back and like, oh, now it's getting good.
Oh, hockey. Oh my goodness, people. The Allie and Hockey show is a lot more fun. Hockey, that's mean. I'm having fun.
My shows are normally fun. Usually I have artists and other people on here, but you know what? I've been sick, so bite me.
I've been sick for 5 weeks.
Lola would love it if you would bite her.
Yeah.
That is what she just said, everyone.
Well, yeah. Who doesn't like?
So she wants somebody to bite her so she can give her vibrator a night off.
I mean, yeah.
Love you, Lola.
You know.
Yeah.
I thought that's why people got married. I guess I'm insane.
My husband's been sick too for 2 weeks. Ellie?
What the fuck? Cured you with my loving hands.
Oh God, Will. No.
I'm just gonna say you can create the sensation of multiple without having to be sleazy and have multiple if you use toys along with what you're doing. I'm just saying.
Will does look like Jesus. Will does look like Jesus.
Yeah, I cured Lola.
I hope that's not.
You tell me to get this ink in the.
Will, I hope that's not. Offensive of me to say to you. I'm sorry.
No, it's not offensive. It's actually quite flattering. Thank you.
No. Wait. She worries about being offensive to Will.
Because she likes me.
Oh, fuck.
I don't not like Lola. That's not nice.
Okay, she has a great respect for me.
Oh my God. You're just
I'm not saying
words.
No, it's not to say she doesn't for you. I'm just saying in general.
I read a bunch of your writing and I thought you were good with words.
No, I'm not when I'm tired and pissed off.
You just said you were awake
Thanks,
and
Mo.
not pissed
We're
off.
we're on the mend, so we're doing a lot
No, I'm
better.
revving down now. I'm like, now I got to go to the bathroom again. Maybe if I go to the bathroom again and I come
Thanks,
back,
Vixen. That's why
there'll be
you
a
keep
fight
tuning
going on.
in.
That's the secret. You just need to keep going to the bathroom.
Yeah, if I go to the bathroom, then you guys are
Just-
getting a fight.
Just don't pee on stream.
No, I
Oh,
don't do that.
God.
Don't stream on stream, as it were. Don't cross the
I mute
streams.
myself.
Don't cross the streams.
No, don't do that.
That's what they did last night. They crossed the stream.
Oh, Lola, you're so funny.
I don't know how I end up where I end up, but you know I do. I end up where I go.
Lola, look.
You
if
let
don't-
me on, and I am very heated in opinions, so blame me for everything.
I was
Oh,
gonna
really?
say that she let me on, and
I let everybody on that one. Like I would have let 24 eyes on, but he's got his
sorry.
He's got his what?
he's got his messages turned off, so I couldn't send him the link.
Well, that's
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's not 24 eyes on Twitter, so.
I know.
Now we have a John Walsh in pursuit. Okay.
Huh?
I'm guessing
John
that is
Walsh.
Oh, my
right?
goodness.
I think that's beyond the generational gap here. But John Walsh.
John Walsh never
Don't
rests,
Google
man.
what that means, or Phoenix will accuse you of being into it.
America's Most Wanted was great. I loved America's Most Wanted. It
That
came on right
guy-
after Cops.
That guy had a really messed up story for making that show, though. That made
Yeah.
me sad.
Yeah, his kid.
Yeah.
Like,
The show was always uncomfortable.
But he
when-
took
when
something
you
that was
came
a
up
very
with
bad
the story when it was
situation.
happening.
yeah. I
He
mean,
took
he
a very
did.
bad situation and he made a positive out of it, which is what everybody in life needs to do, right, Will?
He
Did they-
did, but it's so fucked up.
Did they ever find
Yeah.
his kid?
No.
No.
Yes,
Well,
they,
I think they-
yes,
I
they
think-
did, and it's
he was-
fucking awful. They found his head.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Okay, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it on my stream.
You asked.
I mean, if Allie wants to go talk about it on her stream, she's more than welcome. That's what she got a stream for.
You asked.
No, I didn't ask. No, I didn't ask.
I actually knew a guy that was on Naked Cops.
No,
What
Lord.
the hell is Naked Cops?
You know where they would do themes for cops,
no, I don't. I don't remember
cops
that.
in Mexico or something. But there was a Naked Cops where they were busting naked guys or naked women.
What?
And a friend, I wouldn't call him a friend, but a guy I knew in LA that was in my tenant's band got caught on Naked Cops
Why are you sad, Colonel Mord? What's up, Colonel Mord?
riding a
Because
bicycle.
he heard what I was talking about.
Yeah, he was riding a bicycle naked down the street.
Well, I want to ride my bicycle.
Oh, no.
Want to ride my bike.
I'm kind of offended I got
For
muted.
an hour and 38 minutes, so I'm going to call it a night.
Lola,
What?
Lola,
Boo.
Lola.
What's up?
Boo.
What's up,
We're
Will?
getting fine.
I'm quite offended that you muted me.
I
She
didn't
muted everybody.
I muted everybody so I could read the chat. Because everybody was talking over each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason. Everybody's like, don't leave. Okay.
You know what? I love men's ability to immediately make women uncomfortable and sad. It's one of my
Yes.
favorite things about men. So easily.
I'm not uncomfortable or
No,
sad.
men don't make me uncomfortable. Women do.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody
Seriously.
makes me uncomfortable.
Play hockey.
Good night, hockey. I will see you tomorrow where we will have so much fun.
I have never been
Night
able to
hockey
get along well
your
with other
42
women.
children and whatever it is that you do in Australia.
Nothing right now.
They wank.
They wait and then they get shot in the head with rubber bullets and shit.
Mm.
DJ down there. Lamau, yeah, Ellie. Oh my god, that's what I sound like too.
What's up, Skip?
Skippity Jones.
Everybody
Or
say hi
rather
to
not.
Skip.
Hello.
Hi, Skip.
Uh-oh, I'm on the panel.
Willie's on the panel.
You know, you guys, I love you guys.
It's a big problem. I'm on the panel.
Mm.
It. You know what? I love you guys.
Boo.
I'm starting to lose my voice and starting
Boo.
to cough more, so I'm probably gonna call it a night. But
Boo.
we'll do
No,
another one of these tomorrow
wait,
night.
Lola, do what you did last time and just leave the stream on.
Oh God, I'm not drunk enough for that tonight.
You don't even have to be here. We'll take care of everything.
I'm sure you will, Ellie.
It'll be great, yeah.
It worked out really well. Everyone loved that stream. It's probably like your most viewed stream.
Yeah, it's
That
actually your most
stream.
popular one, Lola.
Mhm.
Thanks, guys.
Don't be sad. Don't be
It's
sad,
'cause
Anyway,
we
Lola.
love
thanks for
you.
Isn't it?
everybody that came to the chat and hanging out. Love you
Aw.
guys. Love Comic Skate. Love everyone.
Boo. No ending.
Boo.
So
Lola
Boo.
loves
I'm calling it a
San
night. I'm
Dimas.
calling it a night, you guys. I'm still
Boo.
healing up, so. You know what, Ellie? You've got a channel. Go start a stream.
You think people will follow me over there at 3:30 in the
Of
morning?
course they would.
I don't.
There's so many people in this chat right now that would just love to hear you talk.
I
They would
mean,
gladly come over with you.
that sounds like they probably should get a hobby, but you
Oh my
know.
God.
You
That's
look
right.
Nobody-
Insult your viewers.
Nobody has a
I'm-
hobby at
I'm
3:30 in the morning.
I'm just
Actually,
Yeah, it's called jerking
Actually, I will
off.
argue that one because they've proven in studies and stuff
they
that most creative people thrive best in the middle of the night with their
They
artwork and
know-
hobbies.
they know I'm kidding. I love my chat. I read every single one pretty much.
I'm just giving you shit.
I draw like when I fuck up. Here, let me show you what I did when I fucked up last time on my stream. Look at this. All right, I feel so bad when I'm accidentally mean that I draw frickin' I'm sorry portraits for my chat. Okay, I messed up and I was like, okay, who's your favorite like comic book character? And they said Black Widow. And I was like, okay, so I drew Black Widow's cowgirl. You can see on her belt buckle, you know.
Mhm.
Her gun is kind of hard to see. Got it on her boots, you know, red hair, everything. Cuz I didn't want to draw her like everyone draws her, just with the skin cat suit and stuff. So this is how much I love my chat. I love
I
you
was
guys.
just giving you shit. You're ruining my joke.
Well, I take my chat very seriously. They've been all so kind to me, and I want to make sure that they know I appreciate them.
That was quite a
And-
good portrait, Allie.
Mo, thank you.
Yeah, it was
Well,
pretty
I
good.
mean, I guess technically it was just a pinup. You know what, Mo? I will draw you a pinup as well. Who is your favorite character beside yourself?
Me, of course.
But is she really Black Widow if she can't shapeshift into a Black Widow spider? Has she been able to do
Yes.
that?
No.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm very lost at that statement, but then again, I'm very loopy as hell too. So
Is that like an X-Men crossover comic? Like
I don't know what shit
the
that is.
the
Who
what
is
if?
Chippy?
I don't know. Chippy is fanfic.
Wasn't Chippy a squirrel on those send in your drawing application things that they used to
I
send
thought
out?
Chippy was that
Or was he
like
the
dummy.
turtle? I
Is
don't
there a
remember.
female character in Egg Beater? Yes, there is.
Is she hot?
It's the wife.
I mean, she was like kind of just plump and cute. That's how
Okay.
She had big titties, Allie.
hey,
I mean,
big tips
she-
are always a win. I mean,
she's
I'm
plump,
biased.
so yeah.
Okay.
I mean, her husband is a baker. Like,
You just redeemed yourself then, Allie.
She
There's-
didn't know
there's
she
more-
needed redeeming.
there's more than one female character, but I cannot reveal one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on and end this here, but like I was gonna say, I love Allie, I love Rosetta, I love Will, I love Wovo, I love everyone in
Huh?
this chat. Nothing but love for everyone. all around. I appreciate all the well wishes that everybody's been sending to me and my family. You guys are awesome. Like, just keep being awesome. Keep treating each other with love and respect, and do all the things you're supposed to do that's right. Come on.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Have a good night, everybody. Go over
Good
and see
night.
Allie if she starts one.
No.
It's a little late for me to start a chill axe or a
Excuses.
live scream.
Excuses, Allie.
Damn.
There's more to women than their boobs.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but feminists don't think so.
I disagree, Danny. Anyway, good night.